What's up, everyone? Matt here, fireboxcases.com, at fireboxcases on Twitter and Instagram. It's 3:29 a.m. Monday morning. Just been staring at these this PSA price hike for a while now, and it's a lot. It's a big hike. My recollection, I don't have a screenshot of what these prices used to be. My recollection is that these are doubled. Economy now $50, which isn't even available, to regular customers. If I wanted to use the service level, I would go through a group sub, which is not a problem. But that used to be 25, I'm pretty sure. Now it's 50. Regular, up to 100. Express, 150. Super Express, 300. I don't know. I don't cards. I don't have. I mean, I've sold some cards too early that are now probably qualify for that, but I don't really do stuff like that very often. Good news, reholder. Okay, reholder, still $10. Super bargain for the reholder. And these value levels. Big one that hurts for me is the TCG. So Pokemon, which has been avoiding any price hikes all along here. When they've been like gradually increasing their prices, has now doubled to 20. Used to be 10. Hurts a lot. Ultra Modern, which is of course where everybody's at. 2018 to present. Used to be 15. Now is 25. Modern, and I don't remember exactly. I think this was 12. Now it's 20, and vintage 20. I think that used to be 10. Interesting thing is that they raised the maximum declared value for each level from 250. What I think it was 250. Now is 500, and I think that's because, with economy being unusable to the standard customer, there were going to be a lot of cards that fell between this value and this big $100 a card level, where you would have some cards. If this said 250 instead of 500, you'd have $300, $400, $500 cards that now you didn't have a service for, really, because 100 is, as a percentage of the value of your card, is quite a bit, at that point. So I think they had to raise values so that they could give, some a home to some of these cards that wouldn't have fit in very well otherwise. But the other interesting thing, which is, when people are like, oh, it's for our own good, they're trying to slow down submissions. And this will definitely slow down submissions. Is it going to slow them down enough? I don't know. The cards are worth a lot of money right now, and cards in PSA 10 are worth the most. So is it going to slow us down enough? Maybe not. I mean, we'll know in like 3 months when they decide to either raise the prices again or not. What it's not going to do is speed things up. Okay? Because if PSA can grade 5,000 cards a day, last week they could grade 5,000 cards a day. They raise prices today. Tomorrow, their capacity is still 5,000 cards a day. The cards are not getting done quicker. And with everybody pushing to get all their stuff in underneath this price hike deadline, which, I did the same thing. It makes a lot of sense. We want to pay less. But now wait times we're probably 15 months out now on this stuff. I mean, I don't know. That's just a guess. Could be more. Their capacity has not gone up. They're not going to grade faster. Somewhere way down the line, 18 months from now, when the value ultra modern that people are now going to start submitting at $25, that lesser volume that they're going to be doing now, hypothetically, with a higher price, starts reaching the grading room, then there will be less volume to work through. Then maybe things start speeding up. But they only speed up only if It's less than 5,000. You know, whatever their capacity is. If the new volume is not less than their their daily capacity to grade, then it's still not slowing down. So it's not going to slow down, and we just pay more, and we get less. But here's the interesting thing that I wanted to talk about was that there used to be a 20 card minimum here, okay, to use these services. You raise the prices to deter, so the people, the PSA crowd, which I like PSA. We all like PSA. PSA does a good job. Their cards are worth a lot of money. But when I say the crowd, like the crew, the PSA crew, who cannot see anything wrong with them ever, they will tell you that, oh, it had to be done because they're trying to slow down submissions. That's one thing. That's cool. They've done this before. They raise the price, but they also tell you, go ahead and send in top loaders because there was a shortage in card saver 1s, and all of a sudden people couldn't sub as much because they couldn't find card saver 1s to put their sub in. So we're raising the prices to slow down submissions. And instead of like letting this natural shortage of card saver 1s also slow down submissions, just go ahead and they let everybody know. They put out a release saying just let everybody go ahead and send in top loaders. Yeah. There used to be a 20 card minimum on all of these things. Okay? We're going to raise prices because we want you to slow down your submissions, hypothetically. You used to have 20 ready to go to get this price to sub at all. You had to have 20 cards. Now, we'll do it at 10. So you lower the threshold to submitting cards. And before 20, it used to be 50. I mean, we've been on this path for a while. Before it was 20, it was 50. Then it went to 20. Now it's gone to 10. So we're raising prices to slow stuff down, but we're also lowering thresholds that would speed things up. So double talk to me. It's not good for anyone. Okay, I mean, yes, there. Just the value of the holder that you're going into, the process of getting it graded. Now, all of a sudden, used to be worth $15. Okay, hypothetically, now it's worth $25. Does that money doesn't trickle down to the end consumer on eBay when you sell your slabs or wherever? Does it go up a few bucks? It could. It definitely could. But is it going to go up, on like a $100 ultra modern thing that you're trying to sub? Is it going up $10? Probably not. I mean, you might get $3, $4, $5 of value out of it, and that's just a crapshoot. I mean, you don't know, and it's not quantifiable. This is just me spitballing. I don't know if this is going to happen or not. It might not. It might go even further. I don't know. I don't know how the market's going to behave, but I can see that being a valid argument, though. Is my point, is that this will make our slabs worth more that we already have. Okay, maybe a little bit. I mean, at least it makes sense in my head. But for the most part, don't see anything good about it. You're paying more. You're getting less. Times are not increasing. You're just paying more. The only thing good that did come out of this is that CSG is now on the market. PSA raising these prices, these turnaround times, BGS raising their prices, their turnaround times, probably left the door open for CSG to come into this space. And so I'm glad they're here. Firebox is an authorized dealer for CSG graded trading cards. So we have a bulk sub going on March 15th. If you want to sub cards with us, we'd love you to do it. You need to get us the cards by March 12th to be entered over that weekend, and we sub them on March 15th. So on March 12th, the deadline, what we need is we're going to have a bulk sub going without subgrades. We're also going to have a bulk sub going with subgrades. We're probably not going to do too many bulk subs without subgrades, just because, if the grading company offers subgrades, they, at least in our limited experience, collectors prefer that they're there. BGS slabs don't sell that well without the subgrades. We're going to assume that that's probably the case here with CSG as well. But at $8 a pop, if you can return, you know, we just have to see what kind of value these cards will return at $8 a pop, which would be unbelievable to get back to those times, because $8 a pop, that's what I was subbing PSA at like 2 years ago only. And now it's 3x that, so it's absolutely nuts. But to get back to that $8 a sub, that would be good. But anyway, also a bulk sub with subgrades, so the cost for that will be, the cost for the bulk is 8. The cost for the bulk with subgrades will be 18, because adding subgrades adds $10 to that price. Anything with an auto will also have an extra $2 charge, as you can see right here. And then when the time comes, when I get the slabs back, return shipping to you will also be extra, if you choose to sub with us, which I hope you do. We also have a Pokemon sub going on that date as well, on March 15th, and that Pokemon sub will definitely have subgrades. So if you have Pokemon cards that you want to sub at the bulk level, so that's $100 value and below, you can also send those to Firebox, and that will be bulk with subgrades, 9 plus 7 for the subgrades, so 16 total. And then return shipping, again, will be extra. What else? I think that's it, guys. It's just a kind of a bummer night with that extra price at PSA. The state of grading is just kind of depressing overall. The lone bright spot being CSG and CGC coming onto the scene, because I've really enjoyed paying for the service that you're promised. You know, once again, it's been a while that it seems like any grading company has really been treating us very fairly. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. I will catch you on the next one, hopefully in happier times. See ya.